Yo. Fresh off my final destination, avoiding the Pikachus and Pokemon trainers, not settling for nothing less than first placement. I met a night that couldn't.
What's up, everybody? This is TheWon, and I'm bringing you finally a new episode out from the side of my neck. This is out from the side of my neck E3 2014 preview video. I did one last year. I'm doing one again this year. Give you my thoughts, my opinions on Nintendo's E3 2014's overall presentation, setup, everything about it. And also give you my ideas on information and games they plan to show there. Once again, I'm joined by the baddest motherfucker on YouTube, PM Prime, aka Tony Rende.
Yep.
And so we don't want to do this video too long, but at the same time, it's going to be kind of long because Nintendo has definitely upped the game when it comes to E3 presentation. Yes, for you guys out there, they're not on stage, they're not doing a press conference, they're not boring us with with slides and numbers and all that other bullcrap that Sony's going to do, that Microsoft's going to do. They're not going to have horrible guest appearances by somebody, some music performer,
Sure.
all that bullcrap is straight up like last year, digital streaming video from Ustream, Twitch, their site, YouTube, whatever. However you can get it. Watch it on your Wii U, watch it on whatever. But they added so much more. And so in this video, PM Prime and myself want to talk about that stuff. So let's just go ahead and start with the overall, I guess, main structure of their E3 presentation. They're calling it Play Nintendo E3 2014. First, on Tuesday, 11 o'clock my time, 12 your time, Prime.
Yep.
The Nintendo digital event, just like last year. Do we know how long this is going to be yet? It's like an hour. How long is that?
I'm assuming it's gonna be an hour.
Okay, so about an hour. I'm not quite sure officially, but about an hour-long stream of just their E3 presentation. All the games for the 3DS, all the games for the Wii U, anything else they want to show us. New plans for the systems. New strategies, whatever it is, they're gonna show us there. That's when we premiere the first sight of games that's come out this year, and also future projects. Next, they have the Nintendo Treehouse live at E3. Now, if I'm correct, Treehouse is like their in-house, like a gaming people, right? Like they're the best of the best, whatever Nintendo playing games, kind of like they go through and play the games, find the bugs or whatever.
Yeah, their localization team. And
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're going to be at E3 all week streaming, which isn't that a first? I don't think they've ever done it before, have they?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so I mean, this is going to be pretty important, I think, because we'll probably get to see them play these games firsthand. All the games they show at E3, we'll probably get to see them playing, which is a lot better than sitting around watching IGN and GameSpot and all the other fools play these games. Most of the time they suck. We're going to get to see people who actually know how to play the game, who've been playing the game already. We're going to get a cool demonstration from them. That's going to be streamed all week. Next, we have the Super Smash Bros. Invitational. Now, this is something that Nintendo, once again, is up the game, up the ante. They're bringing in a select group of professional Smash players. I'm going to say Melee players, because everybody hate Brawl for some damn reason. Melee players. And they're coming to E3 to put on a show for us. Winner is the first champion of E3 or whatever. I'm not sure how what he wins, whatever. But we're going to get to see them play the brand new Smash game for Wii U. High-level players playing it. And that's going to be later in the evening on Tuesday. So Tuesday's all week. It's a big time, a big adventure, a big good time all week. But Tuesday is the main day for Nintendo. You got the digital event in the morning, and that evening you got the Smash Bros. Invitational. And then also, according to after the digital event, there's a Nintendo Minute live at E3. And so this might be their version of what a game trailers had with what Captain the Dorito Pope name is.
Jeff Keighley.
Yeah, that fool. You know, it's kind of like their equivalent of that. I guess there'll be places where they'll bring in people and they'll talk to them, interview them, that kind of stuff. But instead, it'll be done with, you know, cool Nintendo personalities. Maybe they bring back that one girl who used to be the Nintendo video back in the day. I kind of like her. Maybe they bring her back. You know.
Oh yeah, I miss her.
Yeah, I'm saying I liked her. You know, she was tall too, so it was all right. It was all right. So, you know. Things are looking good. If you're a Nintendo fan, but if you're a gamer who just wants gaming information, Nintendo has you covered this E3.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely more than everybody else. And how they're doing it, it won't be as boring as the other guys. You know, none of this awkward silence, none of this, please laugh at my joke, none of this, please applaud our game, bull crap. You're going to get just gameplay trailers, information, news. And then you get up close and personal. And so, you know, if Nintendo do this every year from now on, they don't have to ever step to E3 ever again, in my opinion, at least conference-wise. Mm-hmm. Never do a stage presentation ever again, ever. Because I like this. Prime, what do you think?
Yeah, man, this is, when they said that last year they're gonna change the way they handle these E3 conferences and shit like that. They started this stuff with just the Nintendo Directs. Then they went to E3 and then they just like, you know, fuck it, we're going to do it our own way. And then this year is just such a big step and evolution of that all coming together. The Nintendo Minute, the Direct stuff, just them basically even more cutting out all of the fucking media.
Right.
And doing it themselves. You're going to hear from us. You're not going to hear from these biased assholes over there who are going to shit on everything that we do. Who just like, they stand there and like, this is, I expected megaton announcements. And shut the hell up. Just report on what you're supposed to report on. You know what I mean? They have total control. Nothing's going to fuck up, hopefully. None of the demos on stage are going to fuck up. Like you said, no awkward silences. No celebrities coming on who have nothing to do except just being like fucking Kobe Bryant. And like, what the hell are you here for? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They're going to show what they want to show. They're going to give you the information that they want to give you. And you're going to get it firsthand right away. And this entire year has been leading up to this. They've been testing their streaming services. They started on Ustream, right?
Right.
Ustream sort of proved to be unreliable. So now they're going with the YouTube streaming, and then right away they're going to have the whole thing on YouTube, just uploaded and ready to go. And this is all good. Like, what the hell we need them going up on stage for? You know,
exactly.
Because this is not like a convention like San Diego Comic-Con, where you get a hall, you rent out a hall, you get up on stage, and that's big shit. San Diego Comic-Con is the biggest. So you getting up on stage and talking your stuff, that's important.
Right.
E3, man, people don't remember E3 didn't even exist for a year. And then when it came back, it was in a friggin' airport hangar. You know?
Yeah.
It hasn't been important like that for years. The booth babes are gone. All that shit, they've been downsizing that stuff for years. This is the next evolution. And you can see that now because Sony's like, oh, we're going to show our conference in theaters, 30 or 40 or 50 theaters. And it's like, oh, I wonder where you got that idea from. You know?
Exactly.
All the other companies, if this goes over well, which it should, they're going to copy this. There's no reason to even like do a conference at E3 anymore, spend all that money to get all those screens and the lights and pay off all those people in the stage, and you know, when they can do it like this and just show their game demos and stuff on the floor.
Right. I mean, think about this. Going back to what you're saying. Imagine how much money Sony and Microsoft could have saved if they didn't do a conference in the past and didn't have to give away all those free systems they give away every year. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, that year that everybody got an Xbox in that room. That year everybody got like a PS3 or whatever, or a Vita, or whatever they gave it 1 year for Sony. You wouldn't have to do that because you ain't got to deal with all those people. Yep. They know they're gonna be they're gonna be like us. They're gonna see everything that we see at the same time, and from there just report it. When you can do this whole the whole thing about E3 is fun to me, especially when you compare it to Comic-Con. At least at Comic-Con, when you're doing a big premiere or big reveal for something, there's always at some points kind of like a Q&A type thing, or at least they're going to tell you what's going on, answer some questions, type that kind of interaction.
Yeah.
At E3, there's not. You don't get to ask Water what's going on while he's on stage doing his thing. You can't do it. So what's the point? What's the point of really having that audience there? You know? They're just there like us, watching. So why can't they watch it on a stream? You know what I'm saying? It just makes more sense. And also, if you're demoing the game that we already know is pre-packaged, you know what I'm saying? They're going to show you what they want to show you and all this kind of bull crap. Why not just go ahead and show us the video? You know, just give us a damn video trailer.
It's because, like, even last year, we all, like, making fun of Sony's conference because we didn't even fucking know these people were playing the games on the screen.
Exactly.
Like, they just had a dude with a controller in his hand. You know what I mean? And pretending he's moving. It's like, is he really playing that? Because I don't trust these assholes.
Exactly.
You know? And especially with that, a couple years ago with the Star Wars Connect. And you got some dude on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
These big-ass things he's bringing down a Star Destroyer or something. And, like, and that was proven to be false.
Exactly.
It's like, why do we want that? Really? I don't want that. I don't want them making up shit. I don't want them, like, just doing stupid stuff and lying. Like, oh, this is running on PS3 hardware. No, it's not. It's on the PC in the back. I mean, oh, it's crashing. Oh, thanks.
Basically, wasting our damn time. You know, that's the main thing. You know, we all, most of us, depending on how old we are, we'll call them sick. We'll take an off day. You know what I'm saying? To watch this, and I don't want to spend an hour, 2 hours just seeing more of this, pasty, sweaty dude on stage than I see game footage. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to count how many times this guy walk back and forth on the side of the stages. I just want to see game trailers. I just want to see game information and this game video. Show me the game, And so, long story short, Nintendo's idea, the Nintendo Direct, the way they handle E3, the digital event, is brilliant. Keep doing it. And I definitely think this year, with them just going overboard with all this kind of access we're getting, streams, taking advantage of the internet, take advantage of all these streaming sites and everything. Great idea, and I think this will be the year that it will break E3. Because honestly, I don't know what the other guys have to show. That's what the damn. You know what I'm saying? And so, Nintendo, if they bring the content, which I think they will, and this goes over well, like it should, this could be the year E3 get broken. It's like, man, fuck it. What are we doing? Just the videos. We'll be there inside the room where you can supply our games and that kind of stuff. But no need for all this other bull crap. Just an hour of trailers and that kind of stuff. Sell me the game with the footage. Okay, so speaking of the Nintendo digital event, we now want to go into what's going to be there. What do you think is going to show up?
Oh man!
And I think, more than anything, coming from all Nintendo fans, from people, just Nintendo fans in general, the Wii U has to take, it has to be the main event. Mm-hmm. It has to be the most covered, the most focused part of their conference. And so I'm hoping they jump on the 3DS, but jump it out early, first. Because right now, from what I'm looking at, how much 3DS content they have actually going to be there? We know it's Smash Brothers 3DS is going to be there, which is releasing later summer supposedly. Mm-hmm. But what else? What else do they have? They're not going to show Monster Hunter Ultimate come on next year. They could maybe show it, but I doubt it. What else is there major release-wise for the 3DS?
You see.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard too much of the stuff. There's third-party stuff, the Sonic Boom 3DS game. At the time of a couple days before E3, the Tomodachi Life in the US is going to be released. So there's no reason to show that again. Any other major 3DS title has been released, And so it's like, what is there in store for the 3DS at E3 besides Smash Bros? You know, besides this supposedly secret game that Nintendo's been working on that no one knows about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which Prime, what do you think that could be?
We were trying to discuss this on the Predictors podcast, and we don't even fucking know, man. The KFD said he hopes it's a Metroid,
right?
2D Metroid, because we haven't had one of those in a while on the handhelds. And what did I say? I was saying I was hoping it'd be a trauma center sort of game, but I don't know if they're gonna have a thing with Atlas or anything like that. But man, this hopefully Nintendo's saving all their like announcements for it, because we don't know anything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's coming out for 3DS. That's crazy.
Exactly. I mean, I've been looking at myself, like, just, I buy a lot of 3DS games. You know, I support both my consoles. And I'm just thinking about it, what else I'm buying the rest of this year? Besides maybe that One Piece game that's also released on the Wii U, so it kind of kills the point of having it on the 3DS, you know? Mm-hmm. And I'm just thinking, what else has come out? I mean, they've released pretty much every major franchise that's been on the handhelds already. And we even got additional games, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, what else could it be for the 3DS that could really be something worth a damn to have at E3? That could really sell 3DS consoles. So that's the main thing. Whatever game they bring out, whatever this game is, I believe it's going to be a game. It has to be a game that's also going to sell well in Japan.
Yeah. So,
you know, while I think on a tech side, a new Metroid Prime Hunter would be the best idea, because, I mean, you know, Metroid Prime Hunter was pretty good for the DS, and I definitely believe the 3DS could definitely make a game like that even better. I mean, fix the problems that it had. You know, you have the 3DS add-on, you know, analog stick part. You make it dual analog, you know, make it more traditional. They could do that. You know, that would be a clever idea. To be honest with you, but at the same time, would that sell in Japan? Would that help Japan sales increase? You know.
Yeah, probably not.
So it's one of the things where I think whatever they show is going to have to be something that's going to do good numbers in all regions. It can't be just a targeted in a certain area. It has to cover all areas. But at this point in their library, what could it be?
Yeah. You
know. Oh, yeah. Also, we forgot about this. Pokemon will have a presence there. You know, the Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
What is it? Remake Pokemon
Omega Sapphire or Omega Ruby, I forget.
Okay, Ruby and Sapphire remakes. Yeah. Those games have a presence there. So there are some games coming out, you know. But just if you're going to spend if their conference is an hour long, at this rate, it seems like the 3DS maybe only be 10 minutes of the conference, because I mean, what else is there? You know, that's a big surprise and a big mystery for Nintendo this year. What is there for the 3DS that's worth the time taking up time from the Wii U at E3? Mm-hmm. Before we go to Wii U, I do want to go into surprise announcements, or like, you know, just other things Nintendo's doing that they want to hit us with. And of course, with the announcement of the GameCube adapter for the Wii U to be played for, with the Smash Bros. Come out for the Wii U this year, we all know, and they mentioned before, that GameCube Virtual Console games should be coming for the Wii U. Mm-hmm. Would they be just straight Virtual Console games where you download the old games and play them, or maybe would they be somehow modified games, you know, updated graphic games? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of don't know, but we know that should be mentioned at E3 from them. GameCube Virtual Console. They released the other day. Finally in Japan, the first DS game, Virtual Console game for the Wii U. Yep. And so I think that should have a big more presence there at E3 than discussing that in more detail. And then back to the 3DS. I want some more 3DS announcements when it comes to just the system itself. You know, what happened to 3D Flop Node?
Yeah. I
mean, I know they kind of postponed it here because of the whole Japanese, you know, guys, you know, little girls, little boy stuff. Okay, you know, that the reason Swap Node got canceled because of the whole thing happened in Japan. But you know, are you going to try to redesign it, alter it to where you can still bring it out? Because Flip Note Studio for the DS was brilliant. It was some talented people on there doing some great animation. And the one on 3DS being 3D, I can only imagine how good it was going to be, but we never got it. And so, are you going to return to that? You know, are there going to be some more additional apps for 3DS? You know, Can we get some more communication? Like I said, swap note's gone, and I use that to send letters and talk. I use it a lot.
Yeah, you did.
And now, on your 3DS, there's really no way to communicate with anybody at all. So address that. And then also, can we get some more Me Plaza games? Mm-hmm. By now, if you're a person like me who use the Home Pass feature, the Home Pass feature, or you go to the random McDonald's and you use the Spot Pass, Street Pass functionality, you've done everything with all those games. You got you killed the monster 3,000 or 4,000 times already. You got to the top of the haunted house and killed that monster. You got all 80 plants. You destroyed the space pirates. You've done everything. Do we have some more games coming Nintendo? I definitely buy them. I enjoy those little me games. Can we have some more of that, please? So those are things I want Nintendo to address when it comes to just like their overall, upgrades for the console and upgrades for 3DS and everything. This is other software, other endeavors they have planned for us.
You think that they may be slowing down on the 3DS? Is that why that we don't know too much about it right now?
Well, I mean, I think Nintendo overall look at the big picture and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They know the difference between the Nintendo and the other guys is, one, they don't do too many dumb things to where they need to make money. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they want to make money, but it's not one of those things where they're going to extend a console cycle extra 10 years because they got to try to make all they can out of this one investment before they go to another one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so Nintendo probably look at it right on the wall and say, look, the 3DS, while somewhat successful, is not the DS. It's not going to sell 100 million systems. It's not going to do that. We're not going to sell a billion games of software. It just wasn't going to do that. But what we have done is good enough for us in this current era. And yeah, they could be finally trying to progress and change and evolve to the next stage, the next console, next portable console. They could be moving towards that. I mean, the 3DS is, how long has it been on the market now? 4 years, maybe, something like that or whatever. And so we're getting close to that transition to the next handheld. Handhelds usually last for us around here like 5 years or so. And so yeah, we could be definitely going to that stage where they're going to transition to the next product. At the same time, going back to that, a lot of these games, they didn't make the money I think they were hoping to make out of this stuff. And so they wanted to, they could pull a Sony and Microsoft move to have this thing extend this cycle off a little longer. I mean, nothing's going to change. You know what I'm saying? Vita is not all of a sudden going to start coming back and whipping your tail. That ship's been sailed. That thing's sunk. It's been done. You're still never going to sell a phone or iPad. That's what it is. So get what you can out of this current market and then get ready for the next wave. But I mean, it's just one of those things where it seems like they're trying to basically, I'm not going to say kill the 3DS off like they did the Wii, but it does seem like that because, I mean, what else of major importance that they could release that people be like, okay, yeah, man, I gotta get that for my 3DS. That's the game to have. I mean, they've done all the 2D platformers. We've gotten 2 Zelda games. We got remakes. We got Kirby game already. Animal Crossing. We've gotten we got brand new Pokemon and a remake. There's other things they could try to do. There's other things they could try to do. So Advance Wars, custom robo games like that, But I mean, at the same time, we got new IPs like Kid Icarus. We got a brand new solid Fire Emblem. So it's kind of they've duplicated what they did with the DS on the 3DS. It's just that overall the success of it was nowhere near as great. Yeah. And so yeah, I agree with you, Prime. They could be just trying to eventually just move on. Give the 3DS one more good year with this year and the beginning of next year, and then from there just fade it away to eventually go into the next, Nintendo handheld.
Yeah.
Which is good because now they can focus on the Wii U, which they need to because, as we all know, or you should know, yes, Nintendo currently is not in a good position because of mistakes and failures to communicate and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, the industry itself is so much full of garbage that Nintendo, if they play the cards right, They started this E3. They can do one of those, come from behind victories, one of those comebacks. You know what I'm saying? They can put one of those Rudy type moments type things. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Because I mean, we all know what Microsoft's doing right now. Not a damn thing. Microsoft, screwed the pooch. You know what I'm saying? They shot them. They shot their own stuff in the leg. They messed up bad, and they still haven't recovered from it yet. And you have Sony, who seemed like they had an opportunity to run away with it if you go off of hype and the media and everything. But anybody with common sense knew all that shit was hype. It was illusion. It was a smoke screen. You know what I'm saying? And the true image of Sony's coming out. They ain't got no games. They ain't got nothing except that name, Sony and PlayStation. And at a certain point, even their gamers got to realize, why the hell I spend my money if I ain't got shit to do but be on Ustream with my girlfriend, give me a blowjob and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's all you can do right now. All those big major third-party games are being delayed. All their first-party games are being delayed. And unless Sony and Microsoft got something to show that's not a damn remake, at this year E3, I have no. I won't buy one anyway because I don't support their products. But you know what I'm saying? What the hell? What's the damn point?
Yeah.
What's the damn point? It's like having an HD television, but you ain't got no cable or HD signal. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no Blu-ray player or something. Like, what the fucking point having HD? What's the point having a 70-inch HD television and you ain't got no Blu-ray player to watch Blu-ray movies, or you ain't got no damn cable with 3,000 channels and HD quality signal?
Still watching DVDs.
You know what I'm saying? You watching channel 3, 6, and 9, and 7. In SD, but it's 70-inch screen, man. Yeah, and you can save that cash, and that's that would it feel like right now to buy a PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. It feel like buying that big screen, but what are you using it for? So let's go into Prime. Anything you want to say about that?
I don't know. Pretty much hit the nail on the head, man. This E3 has potential to be really interesting.
Yes.
Because like we've been discussing, we don't know plans or announcements for any of these systems. Wii U we have more of an idea for.
Right.
But the 3DS we don't. Xbox One we don't. Sony we don't. So this is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even know, man.
Yeah, but at least with them, we know that most of they will show will not come out this year. Batman will be there. The Order will be there. You just don't get a preview for once again until next year. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And for me, I've always been a person like this with E3. I can really care less about the games, the future games. I want to see shit that's releasing. E3 supposed to be, it's supposed to be, your sexy your girlfriend wearing that lingerie, and it's at night. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And she got the lingerie on, the candles are lit, and the music playing, and she come into the room, and like kind of like the commercial with the little puppet. You know what I'm saying? With the strings. If y'all see that commercial, you know what I'm saying? Which is funny as hell, by the way, because the whole other shit, the puppet is laughable, but at the same time, nerds. Most guys got fake girlfriends, but why does she sound so sexy? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, really? Now I'm feeling bad about myself. Like, dude, I'm attracted to this damn puppet. But that's a whole different story. But it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be the sexy girlfriend, wearing her lingerie in front of you, dancing, whatever, asking you, so what do you want, daddy? You know what I'm saying? Mm. And you getting excited. Oh shit, I'm gonna be playing that soon. I'm gonna be in that. Hell yeah. But instead, E3 for the last couple of years is being your girlfriend coming out all sexy and everything, bend down a little bit, show you a little titty or whatever, you know what I'm saying, show you a little ass, and then she get in bed.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to do it next week. What? Girl, I'm hard right now. And when you touch her, she say, I'm not ready yet. So what? You know what? Fuck it, I'm going to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? That's what E3 been. It's been jacking off. You know what I'm saying? E3 been blue balls. That's what E3 is called, blue balls. You know what I'm saying? It's been blue balling us. And so, I want to see product that's going to release this year. And as of right now, at least not sure how accurate it is, but going by Nintendo's at the recent financial report, some of the games they had planned to release this year and everything. When we do know that they said is releasing, there's some major games finally coming out. Some games that have been kind of delayed in a way, but they're finally coming out. And then at the same time, there's hints at these other games that we know nothing about that may be ready this year and may appear. And so right now, Prime and I are gonna get into that.
Yeah.
And so, all right, Prime, what are you feeling right now on the Wii U? What do you think is how the PlayStation is gonna go game wise? What are they gonna show?
Let's see. Well, we know for sure, so this has been confirmed for a long time now. I don't know why people thought this was going to be revealed on the VGX last year, but whatever. But Legend of Zelda, I think they're going to start with that. They're going to start with Legend of Zelda. Who the hell knows how it's going to look? Who the hell knows what it's going to be about? But whatever it is going to be, it's going to be interesting. It's going to blow up the internet, whatever the hell they do decide to do. So that'll be cool. Bayonetta, they're definitely going to show.
Right.
Because that's probably going to drop late summer, maybe September.
Yeah, that game's overdue. It need to be out now.
Yeah. Yarn Yoshi, they need to show. Smash Brothers, they need to show. Hyrule Warriors, they need to show. This list that you sent me, you talk about Dragon Quest X.
Yeah, okay, that's...
I don't even know. Like,
yeah,
that should have been out ages ago.
Exactly. If it was coming here.
If it was coming here. But since Japan just got, like, is it the last, like, upgrade? Or
yeah, they got an update recently, didn't they?
Yeah, it's like a box thing. It was like the final version, or I don't know if it's final or anything, but it collects everything that's been released so far. If they bring that over there, that's the version they would bring.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if Square Enix wants to deal with that here. Project Cars, I don't know about that being shown. X, we're probably going to get the official name for
right.
X. So yeah, that's really the stuff we know that's coming. Watch Dogs, I don't even fucking know if they're going to bother showing that. Exactly.
I mean, I guess you have to show you still have some kind of third-party support in your console during your conference, because they usually do that anyway. But I can live with it just an hour of Nintendo content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, at this point, my desire to buy any third-party game is really next to none.
Yeah, it's
and
done.
So it has to be something really spectacular for me to be interested in think about getting it, or maybe a game that there's currently nothing like that on Wii U for me to get. You know what I'm saying? Like Project Cars, there's no realistic racing game like that at all, really. And so I'm still interested in that game somewhat. You know, Watch Dogs, and it probably get bought used. I've been hearing good things about the online, but you know, it depends on if you can actually get online. You know, it depends on what system you're playing on. You're playing on PC, I heard it's broken, but you know, any other system you can kind of play it still. So I'm interested in the online of Project of Watch Dogs.
It's like you're interested like in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Only reason I'm interested in it. Fuck the game. I just want to play online, just do crazy stuff in the city. That's all. I want an open world experience like that.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Smash is gonna have it's definitely gonna be there, a major thing there. Which is funny too, because we just had the recent Mario Kart Direct and the Smash Direct. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how much more are they holding back on Smash? You know what I'm saying? How much more is there besides characters and levels? And what else is in there that they can show us? But I definitely believe Smash is going to have a presence there. Maybe give us a couple more characters. You know, a couple more surprises or whatever. You know, show that. I know Kart just released recently here in the States and across the world, actually. But I think Kart is going to be there as well, because I think after seeing the Mercedes commercial DLC, I think they're finally going to give us their plans for that. Let us know how much DLC is going to be in this game. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be just cars, or it's going to be new levels. What's going to be going with that? So I think cars is going to have a presence too. And then, of course, Hyrule Warriors. They're gonna gotta show us that more. Break down that game a little more. Show the other characters. If you're into those type of games, you already know what to expect. It's just it's those games with Zelda's coding. But if you're not into those games, they gotta sell you those games. And so why does the Zelda franchise make the game so much more? It's gonna make this game so much more enjoyable compared to Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, Gundam Warriors, whatever One Piece Warriors, whatever Warriors game you're playing, why is it gonna be better? And so they definitely gotta sell us on that, and they'll do that by showing the additional characters you can be, gives an overall story of the game. I think if they do this, with this presentation, they will officially tell you that this game is part of the Zelda canon. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna announce that. I could be wrong. This is my opinion, but I think they're gonna eventually say this game is part of the canon of Zelda. So accept it, deal with it. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, you have these games that should have already been released, or you didn't think they were coming so soon, or you're waiting to get full confirmation they exist. The games that should be already released, Bayonetta 2.
Yeah.
Should already been out. You know what I'm saying? Platinum Games and their games in general, they got this history of not selling well. We saw how Wonderful 101 bombed. You know what I'm saying? And while Bayonetta is still probably one of their biggest franchise they do, they still don't sell well. You need to get this game out while there's people still wanting to play it. At a certain point, no one's going to care. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get it out now. Let's get it out. You still got people who are still trying to not sure they're going to Wii U or not. You got if you can get all these great games coming out one after the other, you know what I'm saying? You could piggy bank sales from that. People bought cart. What's next? Oh, this is out next. Let me get this. So Bayonetta 2 has to be out. Show us the game. Show us the full game. Let us get a release date. Show us. Games you weren't expecting to be released this year, but maybe. According to the Nintendo's what they plan to ship this year, X is stated for 2014 this year. I wouldn't expect this game at least till next year, just because of either playing Xenoblade. Xenoblade was a huge game, and you got to go in with the whole translation, localization, the voice acting. You know it's gonna have to have that. But then also this game is in HD, and then also this game may have an online functionality, and then also this game is bigger than Xenoblade. I mean, they're in mechs. You're flying mechs across worlds, land. You know what I'm saying? It has to be bigger. It'd be done to have a flying vehicle or car, and you're only going down the street.
Yeah.
You got to be going cross city, cross state. This game is huge, I believe, and so the idea that they got this game may come out this year is like, for me, it's an E3 win. You know what I'm saying? It's an E3 win for me. Like, whoa, this game come out this year. Whoa, I didn't expect that, because I believe it's gonna be a huge game with everything they're trying to do with it. And if this come out this year, then hell yeah, give us a name, give us a release date. If not, just give us more information. Just tell us a little bit more about the game and concept, how it works. You know what I'm saying? But definitely show us that. And then there's the games I want to know that I wonder if they actually exist. Yarn Yoshi. We've seen images, but I want to see video. I want to see the game moving. I believe we should get that. Main reason why I think Nintendo, for the rest of this generation, need to ease up on the 2D platformers. Mm-hmm. Because people are just not buying them right now. People are kind of like, I guess, tired of them. The Wii brought them back strong, and kind of like Fighters last generation. They came back strong, and now they're already gone again. The idea that Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze hasn't hit 1 million in the United States yet, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's you deserve your ass whooping. You ain't bought that game yet. You know what I'm saying? Your mama, your daddy, your sister, your auntie, your grandmammy, your grandpappy, and your unborn children deserve their ass kicked if you ain't bought that game. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what reason you have, you should have bought the game already, and people haven't. And so that may be a sign of 2D platform fatigue. So let's get if this game is a 2D platformer, let's get it out there, and no more. Let people play all these horrible long movie games and then realize, oh damn, real gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we need another 10-year break. Yeah. Something. But let's start people out, because right now they're not appreciating what they're getting. Mm-hmm. But still, I want to see that game shown. And then what was the other game? The Fire Emblem X. What was it?
Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah. Let's see some of that. Let's see what that is. 'Cause I want to see how it looks. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how they're going to translate on the home console. I want to see what that is. So show us if that exists. And then we have those. Of course, I'm gonna say Zelda for last. But I know you've seen this, Prime. This whole what is it called? The strike, Nintendo strike or stream? What is it?
Steam. Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? You know what I'm saying?
Who knows?
I want to, if that's real, if that's something, show us. And even if it's a game that's not come out this year, just show me what it is, because the name itself gives me ideas of what it could be. You know what I'm saying? A type of game it could be. And I want to see if Nintendo's going to go that direction. I want to see it. You know, I'm getting a Battalion Wars, a Sin and Punishment, that one game that's on the Wii that only came out in Japan. I can't think of the damn name, but it translates to something Deadly Strike or something like that. You know, the game where you're playing as the angels and you're fighting the monsters. You know, it's kind of like a Defense Force type that. I'm getting a vibe like that. I'm getting an action game with guns. And so if you got a game like that, and you got Nintendo's answer to Gears of War, let's see it. You know, let's see it. And then also too, there's other games that could be being made that we don't know anything about. From the other guys, and some of them be easy to make. So why not let's get them out there. I mean, is there going to be another Excite Truck game or something for Wii U? I mean, that's something easy to do. I mean, it wouldn't cost you nothing, you know, HD it up, whatever, get it better online. I mean, yeah, do it. Endless Ocean, those kind of awkward games they made. Are you going to give us another version of that? Those games could be being made all this time, and we know nothing about because they're not high profile. But let's, you know, if you're going to show us those. Going back to 3DS real quick. Let's finally kill the noise on some of these remakes people have been asking about. If you got plans for Majora Mask 3DS remake, let's see it. Now's the time. You know what I'm saying? Now's the time. Let's get it out there. If not, let it die, let it rest. If you got plans for a 3DS remake of Majora's Mask, let's do it. Let's see it right now. Same for any other game. F-Zero, 64 remake, whatever. Let's do it. Also, if you got plans to bring those franchises back, for those guys crying about it, you know, Star Fox, F-Zero, whatever. Let's get some kind of idea that there is a plan for it to come for next year, you know, for years in the future. Let's get the ball moving on those kind of games. And now finally, Legend of Zelda. They kind of said they want to hint about it. Oh, I'm sorry, not Zelda. Whatever else Retro's working on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. Because no, Retro, a lot of people was following Retro. All the guys they were hiring, they hired a guy from Naughty Dog or whatever, some shit like they work on Charter or some shit. I don't know. They had all these people from all the other companies to work on something. And I know that wasn't Donkey Kong Country. You know what I'm saying? Those guys would have come to Nintendo company to work on Donkey Kong Country. You know, their expertise wouldn't need to bring them to make that game. Exactly. So let's see what they're working on. Let's see at least the idea or concept, whatever it is. Let's just get an idea what that is, if they're doing anything. And now finally, let's get to, you know, Legend of Zelda, which I'm still surprised they plan to show it in some kind of form this early. I think it's kind of still early for a Zelda game, but you know, they got big studios working on stuff. They get collaborations with other companies, so they can probably get stuff done a lot faster now. Let's get the first image of what this of what the Zelda game is going to be, what it's going to look like. Because the main thing is, with Zelda games, we all know the look is very important, people. And so if I got to sit through 2 years or a year and a half of people bitching and crying, let's start it right now. I don't want to wait and then finally get to the game, and then, you know, you got to add another year before it comes out, and people bitching about it the whole time. Let's start the bitching right now so we can squash it and get it out the way. What it's going to look like? Is it going to be that demo? Is it going to be a new version of kind of a Skyward Sword look? You know, the Wind Waker look? Is it somewhere in between? Somewhere totally different? Whatever it is, let's get it out there. Let's see it. Let's deal with it. You know, hey, that's pretty much it on that note. You think you got Prime?
no, you pretty much hit the nail on the head there. The one thing I want to talk about is like they mentioned that they're making a new Fatal Frame.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe we'll see that. I don't know. But it's just something like they could just pull out their ass and it's like, hey, there you go. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
One of those games.
Exactly.
So yeah, like left field studio, not left field. Fucking next level games.
Mm-hmm.
They should be working on something new, since they're now an official Nintendo thing, locked up in a contract or some shit like that. They should be working on something, so maybe we'll hear something from them.
Right.
Who knows, man? Anything's possible right now.
Exactly. Also, the guy who made the last story, is he still a hired gun? Is he still working on maybe a Nintendo product or whatever? That they're paying for? I mean, the main thing is, what is Japan doing over there? I want to know. Japan has to have some kind of little secret game they've been sitting on that no one knows about, and I want to know what that is. And then also, like I say, you have all these franchises. I don't know if we'll see another Mario game because they've kind of pumped out every Mario game they possibly could, but at the same time, there have been no any Mario sports game for the home console. They all been on 3DS. So has those games officially shifted to the 3DS? Has the golf, the tennis, those type of games, are they officially going to be only on handhelds now and not on home consoles anymore? Same for Mario RPG, Paper Mario. It was on 3DS. Why that's being a home console game? Is that going to come back to the home console? You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of games. You basically want to know where they're going to go now. Are they going to be home console or are they going to be handheld? Let's start getting these franchises kind of split out into where they're going to be. So I have a better idea. I have a better idea what to expect.
Exactly.
Playing a sports game on a 3DS is a world's different than playing a sports game on the Wii U. On the Wii U, I'm expecting just so much more. Besides gameplay and graphics, online connectivity, I'm expecting so much more. But at the same time, on a 3DS, I'm not going to my expectations going to be as high. And so, you're cool with it. But either way, I want to know. Because on the Wii U, we got games like of course Mario Sluggers. We got the Strikers game, which was funny because that's been Nintendo's first online game on the Wii. So you thought by now that game would make some kind of presence on the Wii U. You think it go well on the Wii U. And then also we got that whole sports mix that was like volleyball, hockey, basketball all in one. And so, are you gonna make us like one big Mario sports extravaganza with all the sports together, or not? Also, I don't want to say Wii Sports, not Wii Sports, as we currently have it. But is there plans to go back to like the Wii Sports, resort, that island? Is that going to be in the game soon? A new take on that.
Yeah.
So that's definitely just some ideas that they could definitely hit us with, secret stuff. More, and also on a third party note, that third mystery Sonic game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What the hell is that? Are we going to see that? Because they say it's not Sonic Boom. They say it's still another game that's supposedly supposed to squash this whole battle between Mario and Sonic or whatever. What is that? So can we get some information on that, please? Okay, so we kind of covered all of Wii U, what we expect from Wii U, what we hope to see Wii U.
Yeah.
There's still a hope of just more. I mean, we go more in detail. Like I said, I really want them to focus on, of course, the games releasing this year, but more their initial plans for this console. Is there going to be more apps? I mean, I don't care really. I honestly don't care really, but I know people do care. Can we please get the WWE Network for the Wii U?
That'd be good.
Not because, I don't care. I wouldn't buy it, to be honest with you, but there are people who want it. The idea that we got, what is it, Slam City on 3DS?
Mm-hmm.
They're milking that little cartoon shit on 3DS, but we're not gonna get a damn stream that we pay for. Let's up the ante on the Wii U, online functionality part. I know people out there, they want more voice chat, they want all the other features, cross game chat, notifications. I understand that. If you're gonna do it, now's the time. You know what I'm saying? Now's the time.
Yeah.
Because you don't do it now, it ain't ever coming. So let's just talk about it now. Yes, we got plans for a major update. Is there future updates for the Wii U? Future updates for the 3DS? Address that, please. All right. Well, now we want to go into shortly on the whole Nintendo Minute Treehouse thing, and it's pretty much self-explanatory. Your common sense. It's basically them playing the games they talked about, or at least going into detail. Kind of like last year when they had like the interviews with the producers and directors of the games. Get a little personal with it. So that's pretty much all it is. At least that's what I think. What about you, Prime?
I guess that's what's gonna happen. I'm not. It should be like that. Just like press releases, just a little bit more information here and there. Hopefully release dates and stuff. I don't know.
Right. So I'm saying, I'm expecting seeing what we already saw, just in a little more detail. Get some more little more information on it. Nothing really, like world shattering. You know what I'm saying? But you never know. Yep. And then, last but not least, because it's not least at all. But at the same time, it's just a bonus for me because I really don't care. I'm not that type of gamer, but I know people are, and I want to see how it turns out. The Super Smash Brothers Invitational. And this could be a precursor to Nintendo maybe finally officially coming back, officially joining the Evo, brand tournament thing. You know what I'm saying? Going to that, having a presence there. You can definitely see that this Smash game is going to be the Smash game for all people. No one should have to claim. No one should be complaining about this game. It's going to be everything that the hardcore Melee fans want, and the Project M guys dream of, and masturbate to, and everything else that just people who just want to play with Nintendo characters fighting the game want. And this Invitational though is mainly more of a love letter, fan service, we heard you, thing to that Melee market. Even though Brawl outsold Melee by a couple million and everything. So I mean, I don't know who didn't buy it because it wasn't like Melee, but still, whatever. There you go, pick it up now. Say it better sell 15 million.
Better.
It's saying better. And so it's really a love letter to them. And the better to see these new characters getting played by these people who are professional, these people who are really have skill. I watched Evo last year with the Melee. Just to get an idea of why people felt Melee was a better game than Brawl. And the way they played it, I can see the play style. I can see how the game goes more their play style. And so, and it was entertaining. For the most part, when everybody wasn't using the same damn characters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. With this one, it's a brand new game, new characters. They've been twerked, they've been redesigned, re-evaluated. So we're going to see people try guys for the first time and everything, and it's going to be cool to get an idea how they play. So I'm definitely looking forward to that tournament. And also, I'm saying with that going on, it's going to be maybe a major announcement beforehand, maybe a new character we know about, or just maybe some old characters returning that we didn't expect to return. Because supposedly not all the characters are coming back, but so far it's like everybody's gonna be back. There might be a chance. There might be an odd chance that Snake comes back. So how you feeling that, Prime?
Oh, kind of the same as you. It's just I'm not that big into watching that competitive scene because I don't know. To me, it kind of devolves the game. Like people say it evolves it, but I say it actually does the opposite because they bring it down to such a level where it's boring to watch to me. Like they could be doing these skills, but it's just like you're doing the same combo all the time. Like I watched Marvel's Capcom 3.
Yeah.
People picking the same characters, people doing the same moves, and then it's just like you get one combo in, and then the combo is just like forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's done. The fucking match is over. Like there's no back and forth. Sometimes it was just like that shit's boring to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see how this game is. Hopefully, it can balance that where it doesn't just go into like, oh, we're just playing as Fox on Final Destination but it's good that you have that option for all these people who love that sort of shit, but
yeah,
I don't need to see that. I'll definitely watch it. Depends how long a damn thing is.
Yeah.
So 16 people, let's say 5-minute matches. Yeah, well, I don't think it'll take too long, like an hour, maybe 2 at the most. Yeah, I'll watch some of it, but I'm not really that interested in it. But it's good for people who do like it, but it's also a good indicator of how this game is going to be. So
yeah,
exactly. I'll watch it.
Exactly, I agree with you. Like I say, I'm not really. I played games I guess competitively. I guess you can say back in the days of the arcade when I was younger and everything. Brawl, Smash, Melee games came out a little too late for me to really have time to focus on trying to master a game. So I just played it just for fun. The idea and Mario doing a Ryu uppercut was crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so that's the reason I love the Smash franchise. And so for me, I want to watch this. I want to see. I respect skill, no matter what it is. If you're a person who dedicated your time to do something and you're actually good at it and translate visually, I'm totally impressed by that. And I respect that, and so I'm going into it looking at that point of view. I want to see people who are supposedly best in the world play and to see how easy they adapt to a new game and come out and play it. And so I'm really impressed with that. And then also the main thing is, Nintendo, while they don't need to ever, in my opinion, but okay, people, you felt Nintendo abandoning you with the Wii. You felt Nintendo made their hardcore games less hardcore and everything. So now Nintendo's once again they've been over backwards for you. So come out, respect them. Hey, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And so I want to see how much love they get for this. Because I mean. You know what I'm saying? No one else has done anything like this, really. And so, if it turns out well, then maybe this leads to them being an Evo with a presentation there. Showing a game, showing a party game for the first time, whatever. Stuff like that. That stuff gets more love from the hardcore gamer. And hopefully that translates to the people, the hardcore gamers saying, "Look, they for us, so let's buy their products." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hopefully that translates to that, but you never know with people. People fickle and everything and talk a lot of noise but don't back it up with their pockets, so it is what it is. Man, well, I think we kind of covered everything, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, like I said, it is what it is. We don't know what's going on. Nintendo has done a good job this year with no leaks. Any rumors that's been out there that sounds ridiculous. It sounds like really stupid. Like really, like who the hell thought of that stuff? Yeah. And so I'm not even going to mention them here, but I'm actually going to this E3 not excited because I don't know what to be excited about. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I'm going to go into it just like, okay, this is E3. I'm going to cut it on, watch it. And then when you see the console video that day, which we will have, my reaction is going to be as a person seeing stuff for the first time and experiencing it for the first time because I really don't know what to expect. I mean, the things we know that should be there, the common sense things that should be there, of course, I'm expecting it. But those surprises, the other part of E3 that makes E3 just big and important to people, the surprise, the hype stuff. Show me that stuff I never seen before, and then boom, there it is. That we don't know what that's going to be for Nintendo. It could be anything, and with games being delayed till next year, and guys already some of the guys stuff being leaked kind of and suggesting certain things. Halo trilogy or whatever remake for Xbox One, that kind of bullcrap, Last of Us remakes thing, that kind of bullcrap. It's like, man, Nintendo, all you gotta do is show your games that you make so well, your Nintendo made games, that Nintendo strong games, and you will go and you will be going Nintendo on the net tomorrow. That's my new thing, y'all. When things go viral, it ain't go viral no more. It's going Nintendo because on Nintendo. If y'all notice this, on Nintendo can do something that becomes a sensation. Reggie, Iwata, the Luigi gangster stare. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Y'all see that shit on the news? You know what I'm saying? That's only Nintendo. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Only Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? They get that love and respect for their game, for what they do, who they are. And so, Nintendo, you can make E3 all about you. You can shut it down that Tuesday by just being who you are.
Yeah.
And I mean, hell, shit, that's pretty much it. Probably you got anything else to say?
I expect a return of a non-specific action figure.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about see that. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I forgot about that. Yeah, exactly. You know, who's gonna be the next villager? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna be the next crazy? Like no, out of nowhere, there's this crazy thing that everybody just attach themselves to, want to be part of, want to mention. You know what I'm saying? The cool thing, and so definitely, I mean,
that shit just happens natural. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
It's none of this bullshit of running through a world of bullcrap or in a car with your friends singing some bullshit. How we good friends in that bullshit. Ain't no fake hype bullshit. You know, we're gonna sell you the idea that we play the games together, we love each other. Man, that ain't bullshit. None of that fake shit. No, real shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Real shit just happens, and most everything Nintendo does just happens. You know, people just seeing like, man, that's the shit, and it takes off. And so, what's going to happen next? That's what's going on this E3, this year's E3. Well, all right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this preview video of E3 2014. I'm sorry it came out so late because like E3 is like a couple days away, but real life calls. And then also, if you haven't yet, you got to pick up that cart crack, Mario Kart 8 for the Nintendo Wii U. The only place you're going to play the game this generation is on the Wii U. It's Nintendo made. It's Nintendo strong. It's a reason why your ass need motherfucking Wii U. So buy it. For Alpha Side of My Neck special, it's your boy, the one and only Jodecideion, joined by PM Prime, the baddest motherfucker on YouTube, Tony Rende.
Excellent.
We'll see you next time. Peace.
This is how I smash brothers while I brawl.